So
100.
we're on 100 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so let's pick GBP Chef, Euro Chef, GBP USD, Euro USD, and then put AUD CAD, and then put 84%. And then for GBP Chef, put 92%, just so we can know that that top one was 92. Anytime we see like the
Yeah.
90s, we want to put because we want to know. Okay, so yeah, just put GBP Chef, Euro Chef, GBP USD, Euro USD, and you could do AUD CAD, but put 84%. Yeah. Then we can go to 200.
Yeah.
All right. So GBP USD, that's interesting that that's coming up when we get to the higher numbers, because I predicted it would be EU, GU, and GBP Chef. Um, okay, so just write down GU, EU, AUD, and then you could put AUD Chef, but put 73%. And then for the GBP USD, put 87%, so we can know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let's go to 300. Okay, so AUD CAD, 81%. Put AUD Chef, and then put Euro Chef, but put 67%. And we want to stop there. Or you could put EU as well, 67%. Yeah, so just put Euro Chef and Euro USD and put 67% because they both match. So we want to include both of them. And then we're just going to stop there. I mean,
Yep.
yeah. So let's go to daily now. Daily. And then let's do the same thing for 10, 25. Now on the daily, a whole lot of crazy stuff going to start coming up on 10 and 25 and 50. Like you going to see pairs that didn't even come up before. But as we get to like the 100, 200, and 300, it's going to get more accurate. All right, so you could calculate. All right, so write down AU, GU, Euro USD, AUD CAD, and you can put AJ as well and put 86%. Yeah, so just AU, GU, EU, AUD CAD, and AUD JPY, but put 86%. And then we'll move on to the next one. All right, so you already clicked 25.
Yeah. 25.
Okay, so write down GU, NZD, JPY, EU, AJ, and you could put GJ and just put 82%. Yeah, we just stop there. We just want like the top 2 to 5. You wrote those down that fast?
Yeah. Wrote those down.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's go to 50. Yeah, so let's do NZD JPY and put 77%. And you can write down AUD Chef and GBP Chef and just put 66% for both of them. And yeah, we'll stop there. Yeah, AUD Chef and GBP Chef and just put 66% for both. And then let's go to the next one. All right, so write down Euro USD, GU, AUD CAD, and you could put AUD Chef, but just put 66%. Uh, and we probably stop there. Yeah, so AUD CAD, AUD Chef, Euro Chef, and then you can put GBP Chef and just put 60%. And we'll probably stop right there because the rest of them way too low. I don't even want to include GBP Chef, but if we do, we got to put the percentage because it's on a higher time frame. So, you know, it could be more accurate. All right, so AUD CAD, EU, and Euro Chef, but put 58% for Euro Chef. And then we'll be done. And then you can tell me all the pairs you have, and then I'll put it in the chat, and we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
All right, so let me pull up my sticky notes, and then I'll write down all the pairs that you have, and then I'll come up with analysis. So hold on, I'm about to pull up. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. My notes is not popping up for some reason, so I'll just write it down in the chat. So for weekly, what do you have
Uh,
for the weekly 300?
AUD card 81.
Hold on, you got AUD.
Yeah, for the weekly.
Okay,
AUD CHF,
okay.
Euro CHF 67, and Euro USD 67.
You say Euro USD.
Yeah, Euro CHF 67, Euro USD 67.
Okay, and what do you have for the weekly? I'm sorry, for the daily 300.
AUD card,
Okay,
Euro USD,
okay.
and Euro CHF 58.
Euro CHF.
Yeah, 58. Yeah.
All right, what do you have for the weekly 200?
GU,
Okay,
EU,
okay.
AUSD,
Your can you say it again?
AUD USD,
Oh, AUD
AU,
USD. Okay,
AUD CHF 73.
AUD CHF.
Yeah,
All right, and what do you have for the daily 200?
AUD card,
Okay,
AUD CHF,
okay.
Euro CHF,
Okay.
and GBP CHF.
Did you have a percentage for the last one? No,
Yeah, 6
60. Okay. Uh,
GBP. Yeah, GBP
all
CHF.
right. And what do you have for the weekly 100?
GBP CHF 92,
Okay.
Euro CHF,
Okay.
GBP USD,
Okay.
Euro USD,
Okay.
and AUD CAD 84.
Yeah, because that last one kind of let us know, like what, because if it's 80, if the last one is 84, then that first one is probably in the 90s.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's do daily 100.
Euro USD,
Okay.
GBP USD,
Okay.
AUD CAD,
Okay.
and AUD CHF 66.
All right. Trying to see should we go to the 50s, but probably should just keep it at the 100, the 200. Um,
Okay.
all right. So what I want to do is go ahead and pick like the top four right now, and then maybe look at 50 and 25, or at least 50 on a weekly, and if any of these match up. So I'm thinking AUD CAD, AUD CAD. Yeah, AUD CAD is yeah, AUD CAD is definitely one of them. So I'm going to put that in here. AUD CAD. It's probably going to be the first one. Uh, Let me ask you this: for the 50 and for daily 50 and weekly 50, what do you have?
For the daily 50, I have AU. For the daily 50, NZD JPY
Hold, hold, hold,
77.
hold on, I couldn't cut it down. For the daily, you have the daily.
Daily 50, I have
Yeah, the daily.
NZD JPY
Okay, NCD JPY.
77. AUD CHF 66 and GBP CHF 66.
GBP CHF.
Yeah, 66.
Okay, and then the weekly 50, and then we'll stop there.
I have AUD USD, AUD CAD, Euro CHF 59.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, the AUD, yeah, AUD CAD is number one. So that's why I think number one will be AUD CAD. So let me write that down. So we want to rank them as well. And then what's going to happen is what happened with Carl. We found out that GBP Chef was the leader, and so GBP Chef was literally telling us what was going to happen 2 days before. I mean, it was crazy.
Mm.
So let's see what's popping now. Okay, so number two, let's see. All right, so AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CHF, AUD CHF. Okay, hold on. All right, so we got AUD CAD, AUD CHF, Euro USD, Euro USD. All right, so the EU for sure.
Euro CHF.
Yeah, so okay, so we got Euro CHF, yeah, Euro CHF, Euro Chef. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, let's do Euro Chef as well. Which one do you think is more power, Euro Chef or AUD Chef? You see how they both like blended in there?
I think it's, yeah, Euro share, they both are equal. Euro share and AUD share.
Okay, Euro Chef, Euro Chef, and AUD Chef. Okay, so we might that might be our fourth one, uh, AUD Chef. Okay, so if we had to pick a fifth one, which we're not, but if we had to pick a fifth one, what would be stronger right after Euro AU Chef and Euro Chef? Let's see, we got G, but we don't see GU popping up. We got GU on the
Yeah,
200, but we don't see it popping up constantly. You see what I'm saying? It's not popping up
yeah.
constantly, so that's not, that's what I'm saying. Like this is laser sharp right here. Okay, so
I think it will
GBP,
be EU.
we got EU on there. It's number two. We can't pick
Mm-hmm.
NZDJPY is not strong enough. So that's. I wish I could cross these out, but I don't have. I should have wrote all these down on text so I could cross out. AUD, USD. I'm trying to see if we got anything stronger than Euro Chef or AUD Chef. Uh, AUD CAD, AUD Chef, AUD CAD, Euro USD, Euro Chef, EU, AUD USD.
AUD card.
Yeah,
Google.
AUD CAD is number one. All right, so we
Yeah.
might we may have found them. GBP Chef. What about GBP Chef? That's number one on the 100.
GB.
GBP Chef,
Mm-hmm.
and then on a 200, but it's a 60 though. It's a 60 in AUD CAD, AUD Chef, and Euro Chef are stronger. GBP Chef. So let's look for GBP Chef and see if that's something we could. It is something we can do. But it's always been the last because even on daily 50, it's the last one. And NTD AUD Chef, they're a match right there. But let's see, GBP Chef 92 on a 100. I mean, the only contender it has is a 92 on a 100, but
Mm-hmm.
on the 200, which is more your data ADUSD. I mean, we could use GBP Chef. So what we're gonna do is let's write. I'm going to write down the GBP Chef as a because what happens is once we start back testing, we'll see one of these that we pick. Sometimes it'll be slightly off, and then we can use GBP Chef as a backup. So I'll put that as a backup, and then we can go to the charts. So we're not going to include it, but I'll use it as a backup. Uh, so yeah, now we can go to trading view, and yeah, so I think that's pretty good right there. So what we're gonna have to do is you got to pull up four different charts. So I don't know how many. I don't know if you want to delete some of those screens you already have because you're gonna pull up four different charts. We're gonna pull up NU, NU, NZD USD, and then AUD CAD, and then EU, and then let me see. We have to pick three of these. I forgot. We can't choose. Let me look through these again. We need to pick. So while you setting those up, we need four different charts up. So you got to put up EU. You got to put up. I'm sorry, NU, and then you have to pull up AUD CAD for sure, and then EU. So let me know when you got NU up, AUD CAD, and EU. Let me know when you got those three charts up, and then I'll be picking this third one. We got to pick a third one. We don't want to have too many charts. We try to pick a strong third. Hold on.
74.
Yeah, let me know when you got all three charts up. So
Yeah.
yeah, let me know when you got them all up. Because then we got to pick this fourth one. I'm trying to
Yeah, I
go.
got them all up.
Okay, so start putting the boxes on them. So what you got to do is just find the fifth trading day of each one, and then draw a vertical line on each one. A vertical white line on each one. So just find the fifth trading day of and then just put. And then while you're doing that, Al, and let me know when you're done doing that. Just put a vertical line on the fifth trading day for all of them. Let me know when you're done doing that. And I'm trying to find this fourth one real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm blotting out EU in hold on. What's going on with you? You done? You done putting the vertical line on the 5th trading day?
Just that.
Yeah, yeah. Because and then I mean, if you can start marking up the the whole box and everything like I taught you for all those, and then we're gonna do it for this last one. I'm trying to find out which one. We only need 4 charts, so I'm doing an analysis for the 4th one. That's barely accurate. GBP Chef, Euro Chef. All right, I think we should go with Odd Chef. Odd Chef is
Which?
Odd Chef is the 4th one. And Euro Chef will be the backup. Yeah, so Odd Chef and Euro Chef will be the backup. Yeah, so now I can show you an easier way to do this. I can show you how to do the fib. Let me show you how to do the Fibonacci. Let me show you a faster way to do it because this way is cool, but I found out we could just use the fib to do it. So let me pull up my chart and then I'll give you the coordinates. So hold on. So Odd Chef is going to be the 4th one, and then Euro Chef will be the backup. So what I'm about to do is you can pull out Fibonacci, and I'll give you all the coordinates. It's just easier. It's an easier way to do it. Yeah. Actually, I'll just pull it up on my. So you got Fibonacci, and I'll give you the. Okay, I'm about to give you the coordinates to put in. So you don't have to. Let me give you the coordinates. Hold on. Okay, so this is how to pull up the settings for Fibonacci style. Click on style.
Yeah.
Click on style. Click on style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on style.
Okay, so the first one, so the first one needs to be 0. The second one needs to be 0.25. So yeah, and then so just the second one, just put 0.25, and they need to be color coordinated. So the first one, the color needs to be white. So 0 needs to be white. Yeah, you got to make it a hard white so we can see it. Yeah, and can you draw it all the way to the right, the opacity? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then the second one needs to be 0.25. And make it like a dark gray. So you can make it like a dark gray. Yeah. And the second one, the one after that, needs to be 0.75 and make it a dark gray. And then the third one after that, the one after that needs to be negative 0.25, negative 0.25, and make it the gray color. The same gray color. Yeah, it needs to be the exact one. And you could turn the opacity up. Yeah. And the one under that needs to be 0.50, and it needs to be gray. 0.50. It needs to be gray. Same gray color. Okay, the one under that needs to be negative 0.50 and make it a gray color. Just automatically make it a lot easier. So make it the gray color. All right, the next one needs to be the next one needs to be negative 0.75 and make it the gray color. Negative 0.75 and make it the gray color. All right, the next one needs to be negative 1.0 and make it the gray color. Negative 1.0. So the way I'm doing this is so you still can use your other Fibonacci settings, and then if you want to use this for the standard deviations, this automatically be in your Fibonacci because you're not going to use up all of these squares. So the other squares is unused. You can put your regular Fibonacci settings in there. Okay, so the next one is going to be the next one under negative 1 is going to be negative 1.25 and make it a gray color. 1.25 and make it the gray color. You'll see how this is just a whole lot easier. It's still negative, just 1.25 in the gray color. You got it as negative. It needs to be 1.25 in the gray color.
Not negative?
No,
Okay.
just 1.25 in the gray color. Okay, now the one under that needs to be 1.0 and make it a white color. 1.0 and make it the white color. Yeah, just 1.0 and make it the white color. The one under that needs to be 1.5 and then make it the a gray color. 1.5 and gray color. All right, the one after that needs to be 1.75 and make it the gray color. 1.75 and make it the gray color. The next one under that needs to be 2.0 and make it the white color. 2.0 and make it the white color. Okay, and the one under that needs to be negative 1 and make it the white color. Negative 1 and make it the white color. All right, and press OK. Hold on, no, hold on, go back. Take off the prices and all that. So it's distracting. Yeah. So just go scroll down, take off the prices. Back on there when you use regular Fibonacci. Take off the price levels. Take off the levels. Click on levels and take it off. Yeah, cool. Now click on OK. Now you're gonna see how easy this is gonna be now. So now I need you to put it on the first 5 trading days. Where's your vertical line at for the 5th trading day? Oh, this is the new chart. Yeah, so put it on the 5th trading day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now go ahead and put that Fibonacci on the first 5 trading days body, and you'll see how it's going to be a lot easier than using the other stuff we was doing. Just drag it over to the first 5 trading days and put it on the first 5 trading days bodies.
Thanks.
Exactly. I'm like, what is he doing? You got to drag it over to the first. That's not the. Yeah, you should drag it over to the very first day and just drag it over to the 5th day, which is right at that line right there. We just need to put on the bodies because this is gonna help us create the standard deviations, and we have the micro deviations as well. Are you using Google Chrome?
Yeah.
Let me. You want me to show you how to make those ads disappear on TradingView since you don't have the paid version?
Okay.
You want me to show you how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look,
That'll be good.
pull up a new tab and type in Google Chrome extensions. Watch this. Type in Google Chrome extensions, and then do Google Chrome extensions. I have to show you how to make that shit disappear. Yeah, so just click on Google Chrome extensions
For
and
free?
just click on Google Chrome extensions and go to the extensions page. Yeah, right there,
This?
right there. Watch this. Watch the shit disappear. Click on search extensions and type in ad blocker. Type in ad blocker.
Search extension.
Yeah, type in ad blocker. Just go up there where it
Yeah.
says search extensions. Type in ad blocker. AD blocker. AD blocker. Okay, click on wait. Click on the hand. Click on the hand one. The hand one right there. Yeah. Click on add to Chrome. Add extension. Watch this. Okay, so scroll down. Click on custom. Click on custom and put 0. You don't have to pay for it. They just ask you to make a donation. So just click on custom and then click on 0. See where it says custom?
Custom
Click on
account?
custom. See where it says custom? It's right there above complete purchase.
No.
It's right there above where it says complete purchase.
Okay.
Put 0 and then click on complete purchase. Hold on,
The
quick.
value must be greater than or
Yeah.
equal to 5.
Scroll up. Just exit out of here. It's already installed. They're just trying to get you guys. So just click on the outside of that box and it should disappear. Yeah. Okay. Now type in Google Chrome extensions. It's already installed. Type in Google Chrome extensions again at the top. You have to download another one. Yeah. That's one more you got to load. And then you'll see the ads disappear. So you just type in Google Chrome extensions and yeah. And then the second one you need to click on is called Ad Guard. So just an Ad Guard, AD, and then Guard, all one word. So type in AD Guard. Right there, that green one down, right there. That one right there at the top. Yeah, click on that one. Click on Add to Chrome. Add extension. Okay, now hold on. It's continue with extension. Yeah, right there. Exit out of there where it says pin guard. Just exit out. All right, see, can you click on all those? Make all those. Click on all those right there. Yeah. All right, scroll down and click on extension settings. All right, so now go back to TradingView. It should be installed now. Go back to TradingView.
Hmm.
Go back to trading view. Now
Yeah.
what? Now let's watch. Remember the ads pop up every 5 minutes, distracting you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if it pops back up. Let's go ahead and put the Fibonacci on the first 5 bodies. And can you zoom in to make sure it's exactly on the body? And then we're going to draw lines. Yeah, you don't have to be precise, but just drag it down to the body. Yeah. All right. So now all what we're about to do now is use the date, time, and price thing. And remember, we're gonna find the body range. So if you could put it on the body range and drag it out to November 30th. So put it on the first day and drag it out to the 30th. That's the only way we're gonna need the body range thing. And then remember, we're gonna color it red. So yeah, just put it on the bodies. And then remember, we're gonna have to make it drag it all the way out to November 30th, all the way out to the right, all the way out to the right to the 30th. Exactly. Now drag it all the way out to the right to November 30th. And to manipulate the box again to we're gonna make the shaded area red. Remember. So, and then we're gonna take off the liner. So click back on the box. Double click on it. All right. So click on background and make it red. Make it a light shaded red. Click on background, make it a red. Make it real light. Turn the opacity down. Yeah, about right there. That's cool. Now click on border, uncheck border, uncheck border, uncheck border. No, uncheck border. Exactly. Boom.
Yeah.
That line is a little too red. Can you dim that line down a little bit? The opacity? Yeah, that one. Can you, we want to see it, but barely see it. Yeah, can you drag it down a little bit more? Yeah, about right there. That's cool. All right, so we're done with that. All we got to do now is draw our lines. So you need to, this is going to work. Okay, because you don't have your mouse. So
No,
see if you could draw a
I'm just
ray. See if you could draw a ray. Click on ray and down shift, and it may work a little better. If not, you're just going to have to draw vertical lines. You have to draw horizontal lines. It's going to be real good. Yeah, hold down shift and see if I don't know. The line needs to be straight. It's going to throw us off. If not, you're just going to have to put a horizontal line, and it's going to be a little confusing. But the line needs to be perfectly straight. So, um, look, this is all you got to do. Zoom in to that line and try to make the line perfectly straight, and we'll clone that line constantly. Just zoom into the line itself. Zoom into the line itself, and then we'll just pull it up a little bit. Pull it up a little bit to the left or to the right. Yeah, pull it down a little bit. Yeah, pull it down a little bit. Try to make it perfectly straight. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. So zoom back out. Okay, so look, these are the lines we're going to use. So the first one is going to be the false run. So it's going to be a green line and drag it down. So that line's going to, the thickness is, yeah, I don't see how this is going to work, man, because you don't have your mouse. Because what I'm trying to do is that we need to manipulate the line and we need to draw it out. We need to draw the line out to where the candles are.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll just go.
yeah, I
We'll
don't.
just try to do this.
Yeah. So okay, so make that line a different color green. Double click on the line.
Hmm.
Double click on it.
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Oh, hold on, quick. I'm zoomed in. Sorry. So make it a light color green. Click on that. Click on the green color. I just want to make it the same way I do it, so I can see the structure properly. Click on that green color. Go up. Go up. Let me show you the green and click on it. Go down to the left. To the left one. Right there. That one. Click on that one and then make that line a 1 instead of a 2. It's on a 2 right now. Yes. So thickness. It's a 1 down there. See the thickness of the line is on a 2. Can you make it a 1? Yeah. And so what we got to do
Yeah.
now is we got to drag that line down to the false run, which is, hold on, we missing a line. Oh, God. See the Fibonacci settings? See, we mistake somewhere. Okay, look, just drag see the white line at the top, just drag it all the way down to where the top of that Fibonacci is on the first trading day top bodies. Yeah, just see the white line at the top. Just drag it down. No, I'm talking about the Fibonacci. Because remember, look at the standard deviations. We're missing a line down there. So see the white line at the top. Don't hold on. Don't move it at all. Don't move it at all. Just grab the white line and drag it down to the first five trading days top body. Just drag the top line. Go back to the top. The white line at the top up there. Drag that line all the way down to the just drag it down to the top of the first five trading days body. Exactly. Just drag it down. Because remember those standard deviations, we were missing some of them. Just drag it down and eyeball it. Yeah. Okay, so now we got to put that green line on the first line you see after the price start pushing down. So just press it back. Yeah. So that green line, you're gonna have to manipulate it. The line's gonna be kind of crooked, but we just got to keep it moving. So grab the green line and put it on the false rundown at the first standard deviation, micro standard deviation line. So just drag it down. So you're gonna have to pull that line all the way to down, down. Right there, that line right there. You got to pull the line all the way to hit the candle. Yeah, from the left. Yeah, pull it to where it hit the candle and just eyeball it. See, that's what I'm saying. We need to know exactly where it hit it at. So if we don't have the, so just zoom in and try to put that line on that line right there. Just zoom in with your, just zoom in with the magnifying glass because we need to see exactly where that candle hit. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it was the next candle. It wasn't that one. It was the next one.
Yeah, it was the next time.
Okay, boom. Now stay zoomed in right here. Just stay zoomed in. Now clone that line. Just scale out a little bit so we can see the candles. Just scale out a little bit. At the bottom, just scale. Yeah. Right there. So just, you did it a little bit too much because I was trying to make sure we could see. So clone that line and then make it the dotted turquoise line that we use for the percent of the one standard deviation. So clone that line and make it the dotted line, a turquoise line. Yeah. And then we're going to drag that down to the next line you see. So drag it over to where price hit the line. Okay. Now we need to clone that line and do the same thing for the next one. And we're going to make that line a orange dash line. So clone that line and drag it down to the next one. And so we're going to make it an orange dash line. Orange dash line. So drag it down. So now what you're going to have to do is drag that line all the way out to where price hit it, or if price didn't hit it yet, you got to drag it all the way to where price is now. So, if you had the mouse or whatever, you could just hold down shift and just drag it out. But okay, so now make that line an orange dotted line. So the dash line. Just double click on the line and make it a dash line. It's still dotted. Make it a dash line. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, now clone it again, and then the next line is gonna be one standard deviation. And we're gonna make that line yellow. And so just a solid yellow line. And we're gonna make the thickness of 2. Yeah. And make the thickness of 2, and then we're gonna put it 1. And then we're gonna put the text, we're gonna put 1, which is symbolized as one standard deviation. Yeah, make it a solid line. Yeah. And then you could double click on it and click on text and just put 1. So, or you could put 1 SD and make the text yellow. Yeah, make it yellow. Yeah, and that's all right. So we're gonna do the same thing for the other 4. Yeah, same thing. So just use the Fibonacci. The settings is already there, and drag it to where. Do the same thing for the other 3, and then we'll kind of see where we're at and see where the next trade setup is.
So we have.
Yeah, do the same thing and delete those other windows like for Google Chrome extensions. Delete the Google. Hold on. Do you see the TradingView ads popping up anymore?
No. They're
Okay.
not popping up.
All right. So I just put you on. So can you delete those
That's
two? No
yeah.
problem.
That's fine.
Yeah, because that shit is distracting. So can you click on? Can you delete those windows for the Google Chrome extension? That's slowing you down. Yeah. Just exit out so we can just see nothing but the trading view tabs because yeah, it's using up bandwidth.
So
Okay.
are you using Euro CHF?
Uh, hold on. What did you write down the ones that I picked? Because I don't. Let me go back to the chat.
Yeah.
Let me go back to the chat and see which ones. I forget which ones that. I mean, AUD USD was. I mean, AUD CAD was one of them, and then AUD Chef was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AUD Chef, and then it was AUD CAD. It was AUD CAD EU and Euro Chef. Hold on, wait. Hold on,
AU
wait.
card.
Hold on, I'm getting confused now
EU.
because I'm getting confused now. Yeah, AUD Chef was the fourth one. So it was AUD CAD, EU, Euro Chef, and AUD Chef. Yeah. Now delete Euro Chef. We're gonna use
Means
Euro.
I should take out.
Yeah, delete Euro Chef. We're gonna use that one as a backup. We can like
I should delete Euro Chef.
yeah, delete Euro Chef. Just GBP Chef. Yeah, delete GBP Chef as well because we're not using that one. We're only using AUD CAD, EU, Euro Chef, and AUD Chef. Yeah, because I had to relook at it everything again. So yeah, AUD, CAD, EU, Euro Chef, and AUD Chef. That's the ones we're rocking with right now. And we're gonna use Euro Chef
Euro
as a
Chef.
backup. A backup meaning if we look at these correlations and we see that one of them is off, then we're just gonna delete it. And you see if Euro Chef is the one that we're looking for something that's precisely accurate. Because right now I don't even have to look at the chart. Let me actually check my trade and see if I'm still in profit. Hold on. I'm not even looking at the chart. I'm not worried or anything. All right, quick. So you need to do the same thing for those. I have to run to the restroom. So if you could just do the same thing for those,
Okay.
you have the Fibonacci settings. So remember, you're gonna have to drag the fib down to the very first white line to put it on the fifth trading day.
Yeah.
The bodies because I thought all the coordinates I gave you was accurate, but it should have none of those lines should have been missing. But we're missing a few lines on the standard deviations. Let me check my trade real quick just before I go to the restaurant. Yep, I'm still up, and I have an alert for
Mm.
where GU hits 50% of when it catches up
Mm.
with the 50% line yet, and I'm almost triple in profit because I went heavy. I put heavy leverage on because I'm like I'm
Mm.
not about to sit here and fucking you know be second guessing myself. If the other two move exactly the same, because remember GU was at like point
Yeah.
GU was at point 125. GU was at percent of the standard deviation when I got in. And EU and the other one that moved similar, they already hit 1.25 standard deviations. So it's guaranteed to at least go to one standard deviation. So what the fuck am I looking at the chart for? I mean, I'm not worried about nothing because I've done the research. Um, yeah, drag it all the way down. Yeah. Now remember, you have to hold on. It'll make sense to put the 5 day body range on first, so you can see if price is going up or down. Cause see, it looked like price is going up right here. So see, we're gonna have to do some damage work because all of them need to be going down. We ain't got time for ambiguity or anything like that. See, this one is going up for some reason. That's why you have to mark up all the charts. Do you see what I'm trying to say to you? Listen, what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you is that we don't have time for this bullshit. Like all of them need to be pushing down or all of them need to be pushing up. So Euro Chef look like uh, hold on. Actually, go to the where. Hold on, you don't have NZ. You don't have NZD USD on here. Why do you have GU on this?
NZD
What
US.
remember we looked up NZD USD. That was our main one that we were searching with, right? So
Yeah.
why you don't have that up? You got GU on here. Delete. I didn't know I wasn't paying attention. You got GU on here. Why did you have GU on here?
It was a chat to bring up the orders.
No. When we did the research, we used what pair? Did we use GU or NU?
NZD US.
All right, so
NU.
Click on NU. You got to start off with NU because NU is the one that we did the research on. Start off with NU. Go back. So listen.
Yeah.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is that you got to start off with the first 5 trading days body range. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if NGD USD is up above the first 5 trading days body, then the rest of them should be up. If we find one that's going down,
Okay.
we need to delete that one because we don't have time for ambiguity at all. All of them, we have choices now. I just showed you a chart where we have like 7 different pairs that move similar. So we don't have to sit here and deal with one of these that's moving down while the other one is moving up. We don't have time for that. All of them need to be moving up above the 5-day body range. So you probably should start off with the 5-day body range and just do that for all of them. So just what I'm trying to tell you, because I'm about to go to the restroom. What I'm trying to tell you is start off with the 5-day body range for all of them, but you start off with NU first. Now, and drag it all the way up to the 30th. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if NU is above the 5-day body range, then go to the rest of them, and the rest of them should be above the 5-day body range too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is if we have one that's not above the 5-day body range and it's trying to go lower, then that's the one we need to delete because we have options. We got like 2 or 3 other ones that move similar. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have time for, because if you don't do this correctly, what's going to happen to you is what happened to me with UJ. I was up on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I got my ass handed to me because I didn't do the proper research. So what I'm trying to tell you is that we don't have to deal with pairs that's moving below the body range. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
You don't have to do so. Just so right now, NU is above the 5-day body range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now go to EuroChef. EuroChef should be matching this. All you got to do is mark up the 5-day body range first, and then because we want to make sure all of them is like, okay. Now go to the next one. Go to AUD Chef and mark up the 5-day body and make sure it's above the. Okay, see, now we got some bullshit going on. You see this? You see this? Now we got bullshit going on. See, now we have to go back. See,
Yeah.
this one we have to delete. So hold on, before you delete it, we need
Yeah.
to. So what are we gonna replace? Let's write. Hold on, let me write this down in the chat. We don't have
It
time for
could
this.
be GBP.
Yeah, we don't have time
GBP
for this.
chef.
We don't have time for this. All of them should be moving exactly the same. We don't have time for none of this bullshit. Uh, so I'm in the chat right now. So what is that? AUD Chef.
Yeah. AUD chef.
Okay, but you see that the data told us that AUD to still go into the chart and do our own analysis. So, okay, so what can we replace AUD Chef with? We can replace it with EuroChef, right? Was that the backup? Yeah, EuroChef is the backup. So let's type in EuroChef, and it should be above the 5-day body range. So just type in EuroChef. We don't have time for this kind of stuff right here.
EuroChef is already here.
Oh, okay. So
This EuroChef is already here. EuroChef.
what about AUD Chef?
GBP chef.
No,
You add
AUD
GBP
Chef.
chef.
AUD Chef. Oh, we already have
This is
AUD Chef.
AUD chef that is not understandable.
Hold on. AUD Chef is the one that's not. Okay, so
Yeah.
go. You say your GBP Chef. Yeah, type that one in. Yeah, type in GBP Chef. We don't have time for this right here. Like we got too many other ones we could choose from. Okay. Hold on. What did you unchecked the wrong one, man.
Which?
Hold on. Go back to AUD Chef. Go back to AUD Chef. And you just unchecked the wrong one. Go back to
Yeah.
EuroChef and press back because you just deleted a chart that we were using. Go back to EuroChef. Go back to EuroChef and press back.
Mhm.
Go back to EuroChef. I'm about to show you where you messed up at. Go back to EuroChef.
Yes.
Go back to EuroChef tab, the EuroChef, and press back. Press back. Press
But
back. Press back.
this is it.
Yeah, press back. Press back. There was another chart there before, and then you press back at the top. No, you see where it says replay? Press back. See where it says replay?
No,
Press.
I've not deleted.
I think you had. I think it was another chart here. Press back again.
Oh, this was.
Was that chart all the way? Was that chart there 10 minutes ago or not?
Yeah, it was there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Okay, so go to AUD Chef and type in GBP Chef then. Go to AUD Chef and type in GBP Chef because we're not using this one anymore. Yeah, just type in GBP Chef. Okay, now put the first 5 trading days on. Let's see if that one is. They need to match in NU because remember we did the research for NU. Yeah, so just draw the first five trading days body range out first. So which one did we delete? We deleted which one? Which one did we take off?
AUD chef.
AUD chef. Okay, let me write this down.
AUD chef.
Yeah, we don't have time for that kind of shit. All of them need to move similar. Yeah.
This one too is messing up.
I mean, where's the okay? So that's the first five. Can you drag it up because that body is not on the fifth day? You see at the top right there. You got to drag the body up to the fifth day. You don't have the body on the fifth day at the top. See the candle? Look at the candle at the top. Look at the green candle. You don't have the red box on it at the very high up there. You see that? Just drag the box up to the green body high because that's part of the first five trading days, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, okay, go to Euro USD. We know we probably could delete GBP Chef too because it's not showing up. Go to Euro USD and let's see if it's matching up with NU. We're looking for this to be above the Go to EU real quick and just type up the first five trading days and see. Go to EU.
This is you.
No, that's GBP Chef. Go to EU. What I'm seeing on your chart.
Currently on EU now.
Okay, your chart must be behind or something because. Okay, this is EU. Now, can you delete that box right there and then put the first five trading days on the body? Just delete those red boxes so we got the Fibonacci now. Yeah. And can you draw out the first five trading days? And drag it all the way out to the 30th? Drag it all the way out to the 30th. Okay, so EU is on board. You see how this is getting weird? Like, because remember, we just did all that research and it told us that AUD Chef was one of the ones that worked, right? But then we saw AUD Chef pushing down. So that's what I'm saying. You have to, I mean, you can go do this research or you can get your ass handed to you. So I'd rather do this research and make sure I have a board that's moving exactly the same. So EU is on board. What about AUD CAD? Let's go to AUD CAD and see if the first five trading days is above or below. We don't have time for stuff not moving exactly the same. Okay, can you delete those boxes? Yeah. We have options. We have like 2 or 3 other ones we can choose from. So we don't have to put up with bullshit, the ones that's not moving similar. I don't have time for that. They all need to be moving the same because we got options. We got like 2 or 3 others we can pick from. Okay, can you today's body on there? See, that's why I'm up in profit on GU and I'm not even looking because I've done this research I'm telling you right now. So people can be lazy as hell and go to my FX book and think that's the move, or they can spend their time on research. So they don't have to be worried while they're in trades. I'm not looking at the charts. I'm not looking at shit. I got an alert for where my stop loss will be at. And price hasn't even hit 50% to the target, and I'm already damn near triple the account because I put heavy leverage on it. So anyway, so we good. Okay, AUD CAD is on board. Do we have 4 that's on board or? Okay, so we got NU above. So which one do we need to delete?
AUD CAD. We need to delete GU.
So GBP Chef we need to delete then, right? Go to GBP Chef.
GBP Chef, yes.
Now let me show you something. Now I wouldn't delete GBP Chef, but I mean it's just too ambiguous, man. So let's delete that one. Yeah, let me put in the chat that we deleted GBP Chef. Let me delete that GBP Chef. Delete it. See, like this is more accurate research because we don't have time for shit that's not moving the same. So delete that one. I mean, it may. I'm not saying it don't move the same, but we need every single month to match. We don't have time for stuff like not matching.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it don't move the same, but we need every single month matching. Okay, so we got our 4 right now. So let's just go ahead and just roll with these. Let's just roll with these. So now you need to get the Fibonacci and put it on the first trading days, and put the green line on there. the turquoise line and the orange line and the yellow line, which symbolizes one standard deviation. And then I'm about to go to the restroom while you do that with the Fibonacci. Now remember that white line, you need to drag it all the way at the bottom. So let me show you how to do this. Put the Fibonacci on. Okay, now, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because the standard deviations is working correctly at the top up there. So yeah, just put on the first 5. Yeah, exactly. And do the rest of them like that as well. And drag it over. Drag the Fibonacci all the way over to the 5th trading day. Drag the Fibonacci all the way over to the 5th trading day. And remember, you have to put that vertical line on there as well, symbolizing the 5th trading day. Yeah, that's the 5th trading day. And drag that Fibonacci all the way over as well. Yeah, to the 5th trading day. Exactly. Okay, cool. And then, just draw those lines at the top. The green line, the turquoise line, the orange line, and then the yellow line, which symbolizes one standard deviation. And, you're going to make that line a number 2. And then just do that for the rest of the pairs, and then we'll see where the next trade is going to set up at. So what I'm seeing right now, it's a lot of consolidation. So it's trying to make a huge move somewhere. So yeah, what you can do, man, is just zoom into that area, and then you could keep cloning that line and making sure it's exactly on the, Yeah, so I'm about to run to the restroom and be right back while you marking this stuff up.
Okay.
Because this is going to show us where the next trade is. So. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, that's a turquoise line dotted. Now, what I'm telling you and other people watching this video in the future, like the best way to do this is to catch it at 1 standard deviation. When it started getting to 2 standard deviations, 3, it get a little tricky. So that's why the beginning of the month is the best time to go heavy on leverage and catch it. So if you have like 3 or 4 or 5, I'd rather have at least 4, to be honest with you, because it's more confirmation. So, and I'm not lazy and I don't mind spending time on this, you know. So, yeah, so that one would be, remember that third one's going to be a dash line. Remember, it's going to be dashed. I'm trying to make all these lines different. That third one is going to be the orange dash line. Yeah, dashed. Because I'm trying to show like a differentiation between all 3 lines. So it's going to be that line because you got it dotted. Yeah. So, and then that third one's going to be a yellow line, and it's going to be the thickness is going to be a 2. So if you got to zoom in and now the way this is going to become important, if you see that if you see that price look like it hit it, you have to get the mouse or whatever, because you're gonna have to zoom in and make sure it's precisely. Because right there, look, it looked like it hit the yellow line, but we don't know that. Now, and hold on, but listen. That's why you have to zoom in and make sure the Fibonacci is exactly on the bodies. See that? Because if you didn't do that, then that
Yeah.
could hold on. Listen, if you didn't do that, then that could be what you're looking at right now could be false. And when you're actually doing your analysis with the other three, everything it's gonna throw everything off. That's why I'm trying to tell you that you have to zoom in and make sure that Fibonacci is exactly on the body line. And you don't have to do that really, but when we start getting into analysis and it looked like price, like we look at the wicks and it looked like price hit a line and we're really not sure, if you didn't mark it up precisely, then you're going to be confused. So, but I'm just telling you, you can eyeball it now, but I mean, like when I'm doing it, I'm literally zooming all the way in. Like I literally put the magnifying glass right on the line so I see exactly did it hit it exactly or not, because I took a loss yesterday because I didn't trust that, and the US hit the orange line already, and S&P 500 and Nas 100 didn't hit it yet, and so I was like, well, maybe it's still going down, but guess what? Price is going up right now, and I took a loss because I should have known that S&P 500 and Nas 100 had to come up and hit that orange dotted line. Hold on, no. The turquoise line is going to be a dotted line. The turquoise line is going to be a dotted line. You got it dashed. I'm just trying to make all the lines different from each other. I mean, I'm just trying to show you how to mark it up the way I see it, so I can see the structure clearly. I mean, you can do however you want to do in your own time. That line is orange and it's not. See that line at the top up there? Can you make it yellow?
Which
The line, the standard deviation line at the top is orange. It's not yellow. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, the yellow is right there. Okay, so I mean, just eyeball it for right now, man. Just eyeball it. Just go to the next. Just go to the next one. Because what I'm we're gonna have to come back and make sure that's exactly. But you can't put the line exactly there if it's not on the bodies precisely. So, I mean, like I said, I don't have time to be playing out here, taking losses. So this shit, when I do it, it's got to be precisely on the bodies. So, but right now you can, just put it on there with your eyeballs, since we just, But when we actually get into the wicks, because sometimes it's gonna look like a wick hit it, and if you didn't put it on the bodies precisely, then your lines at the top is gonna be totally off. And it's crazy, man, how precise it has to be, Because what I'm trying to tell you is that this a few days ago, US 30 hit that orange dotted line, and S&P 500 and Nas 100 didn't hit it yet, but it came really, really close. And I was like, okay, this is good enough. It's probably not. They probably don't need to come up there. So I went short. And then I looked at my account and I was in drawdown. I'm like, how? And then I looked at it, and S&P 500 and Nas 100, it barely hit the orange dotted line, but it didn't hit it based on the wicks. So that told me that this stuff is insanely accurate, like ICT said. And I should have went long, because S&P 500 and Nas 100 didn't hit that orange dotted line yet, but US 30 did. But the wicks was extremely, extremely close to the orange dotted line, but it didn't hit it. So I should have known, that this stuff is extremely precise. So S&P 500 and Nas 100 had to go higher. I should have went long. Actually, I went long, and then I was like, I'm probably wrong, and I went short, and I was in drawdown. So I mean, this stuff is precisely, insanely accurate. So right there, hold on, it looked like it hit it on that day, but it may have hit it on the day previously. But you got to make sure that Fibonacci is actually on that body high up there. See, I could see it's not on there. Zoom in, zoom all the way in, Let me show you how off it is. Zoom all the way in. Just zoom in. Hold on, listen. Y'all not doing it correctly. Look, man, when you zoom in, you have to zoom in precisely on the white line. Get the magnifying glass again. Get the magnifying glass. Go back to the zoom. Let me show you how to do it. Zoom precisely where it. Yeah, exactly. Thin. Make it real thin, all the way. Now take a look at it. You're gonna see how off it is. Now, yeah, exactly. Now look at it. Boom. Shit, way off, dude. Like, this shit has to be insanely accurate, because you can't look at the numbers and say, okay, well, it's on the numbers. So no, it has to be exactly on that line where it is on the chart. So, I mean, I know it take a little bit more time, but I'm willing to put all the time it takes to make it work. you have, and that's what I'm saying. Like when you zoom in, you have to make sure that line, that blue line, is precisely the same width as. Yeah, exactly. So now it's a little more accurate. So now when you put your green line on there, your turquoise line, and all that, it should be accurate now. Because you made sure it was accurate precisely on the bodies. It's crazy, man. I'm in profit almost 3 times, and it hasn't even hit 50% of the target yet. I'm like, damn. When I'm gonna get my alert for 50% of the target hit? Because I want to know that I'm 50% to the one standard deviation. GU hasn't even hit it yet, and I'm up. So yeah, the turquoise line, we're gonna make it a dotted line. I mean, I guess you don't have to do it the way I do it. You can just make all of them solid if you want, but it just kind of differentiate between the lines. Make it a yellow line, solid. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me know when you got all of them marked up. And then we're gonna go in and find out what the next trade is.
This is not marked up.
Okay, so you're gonna have to drag. Nope. You have to drag that box all the way out to the 30th. Drag the box all the way out to the 30th first. Drag the red box all the way out to the 30th. Yeah, I mean that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, and then drag that Fibonacci all the way up. Just drag it up. Drag it up to where the standard deviations at the bottom is. Yeah. So see the Fibonacci. You drag it all the way to the white line at the bottom is at the white line at the bottom of the bodies. What I'm saying is you're gonna have to drag the whole Fibonacci up. What I'm saying, see the last white line at the bottom? Yeah, right there. So just drag it up to the bodies. Yeah, because the coordinates I gave you should have gave us a standard deviation. Yeah, you're just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to drag it down now. Drag that white into the top. Yeah. I gotta see what happened with the coordinates I gave you because one of the lines is missing. Drag the white line to the top. Drag the white line to the top of the bodies. The white line at the top. You gotta drag it to the body. You gotta drag the white line at the top to the body high. Okay, listen. This is what you gotta do. Just you gotta drag that line all the way down to the bodies, the body low, and the other line to the body high. Then you have to move the Fibonacci up once you get the right coordinates. Let me show you how to do it. So you have to use that circle right there. You got to drag it down to the body lows. Drag the circle down to the first 5 trading days. The circle right there on the Fibonacci. Drag it down to the body lows. Yeah, drag it down to the body lows, and then find the other circle, and then drag it down to the body highs. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you're just going to measure up the first 5 trading days, and then you got to move the whole Fibonacci structure up one because the standard deviations is off. So drag that down to the first 5 body highs. And what I'm saying is zoom in and make sure it's precisely on the body high and the body low, and then move the whole Fibonacci up. because remember we're missing that line right there, and that's throwing us off. Okay, now zoom back out. Now grab the white line at the very bottom of the Fibonacci. Grab the white line and move it all the way up to the 5-day body low. Yeah, exactly. Move it all the way up to the 5-day body low. Exactly. Just move it up. And then zoom in and make sure it's on that perfect. Boom. I had you do it like this because remember, we're missing a line up there because of the coordinates I gave you. I must have missed one of them. So all you got to do is just make sure it's perfectly measured and then just drag the Fibonacci up one and, Yeah, so now, exactly. And now you can put the lines on there. You can find out where the next trade is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on. My screen froze up. Hope you don't mess up the recording. I can't see your page or anything because my screen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can get you. Clearly.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find my screen. It's okay, cool. So, so go back to NZD USD and let's see what we have here. We got to find the leader. So go back to NZD USD. You got a pen and paper?
Yeah, I got a pen and paper.
Okay, so this is where the fun starts. Like I told Carl the other day. So what do we have here? So NZD USD is at 0.25. Okay, go to the next one. Go to the next one. The next tab. So we see that Euro Chef. Okay, so now we got to start writing down the shadows. So what day did Euro Chef hit the orange line? Did it hit the orange line on that first green candle or the second one? That's why your drawings have to be nice so we can know, because it's very important. So listen, zoom into that wick right there and let's see what day did it hit it. Did it hit it on the first green candle or the second one? But we won't know that unless your
The
Fibonacci
second one.
drawings is the bodies drawn on there perfectly. Can you go down to the bodies of the Fibonacci? First 5 trading days. Can you make sure it's on there exactly? I just want to verify that it is. Zoom all the way in to the bodies and make sure it's exactly on the body height. Remember that the magnifying range has to be as thin as the white line. You gotta make it real thin. Make it real thin. It's too wide. That's way too wide. Make it real thin. Zoom back on it. Zoom back in. Zoom back in. You can't eyeball it, man. Just zoom back in. Just zoom back. Make sure the magnifying glass is as thin as the white line. Make it real thin. Yeah, because you're gonna see how off it is if you don't. Yeah. So I'm saying it's off, man. Like I've been doing this. I don't take shortcuts with this shit. This is how you got to do it if you want it to be precise. So now you got to go down to the bottom and make sure you zoom in all the way in as well, and make sure when you do the magnifying glass, it has to be as thin as the white line. Go down to the first 5 trading days bodies. I just want to make sure. You got to make sure it's really thin. That's way too fat. It's way too fat. So zoom in. You got to zoom in again. Make sure the line, yeah, all the way. Just make it real paper thin. Yeah. Okay, you see how off it is? Yeah, we got to make sure it's exactly on the body, man. See how off it is? It looked like it's on there, but it's really not on there. I'm telling you, when you trade live money, you move the whole line. You move the whole, you just fucked it up. Go press back. Press back at the top. Just press back. You can't move the whole line. You got to move the circle, remember. You just press back. Just press back at the top, and it'll take you back to where we was at. Just press back at the top next to replay. See where it says replay? At the top, all you do is press back, and it would move the Fibonacci. Press at the top. See where it says replay at the top? All you gotta do is press back, and it would have took you back. Just press back. Press back. Press back.
Again?
Keep pressing it until it take us back to where we were at. Press it again, so it'll take us back to where you zoomed in at. Press it again. It should take us back to where you zoomed in at. Because you move the whole Fibonacci versus just the... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to tell you. Just press back. Press back again. Press back again. Press it again. Okay, right there. Now find the Fibonacci circle and just move the circle because you moved the whole line. Hold on. Where's the Fibonacci? Oh, okay. You did. I see what happened. Yeah. This is when you move the whole Fibonacci up. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. I don't want to take. Okay, it's not on there perfectly, but cool. We should go back to the first 5 trading days and let's see if they hit the wick or the body. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be. You have to make sure the Fibonacci bodies is on there perfectly. Then, because now we have to move the whole Fibonacci. It's gonna take more time. So just go back to the structure. So basically, it hit. What day do you think it really hit it?
This day, the 20th of November.
I don't know, man. It looked like it hit it before that. I don't want to have you doing extra work, man. It just has to be on there perfectly. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's just say it hit that day. So what day is that? Count every single day from the 5th trading day. Because you can't look at the dates. You gotta count the actual days. So where's the 5th trading day at? Okay, 6, 7.
The 5th trading day.
Okay, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so on EC, the 14th day it hit the orange line. So write down on a sheet of paper somewhere EC it was this day 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so write down on a paper somewhere EC 14th day orange line. EC 14th day orange line. EC 14th day orange line. Now let's go back to NU.
Yeah.
Let's go back to NU, and now we got to draw the shadow on there. Okay, so where's the 14th day at? Where's the 14th day on EU? On NU.
Is it?
Okay, so now you have to draw a shadow up to the line up there. So get the shadow. The shadow has to be fat. It's going to be a fat trend line. So grab the trend line, and then you're going to have to hold down Shift and drag it up. Drag it all the way up to the orange line. Listen. That fifth trading day, can you make that a solid white line? It's confusing. You see how we got two orange lines? Can you make that fifth trading day a solid white line and bring the opacity down? Yeah, click on the fifth trading day. I'm sorry, the line right there, the vertical line. Just make that. See how confusing that is? Make the vertical line, which is on the fifth trading day, make it a solid white line. It's just confusing being a dash line, and then we got the orange line, a dash line. It's just too confusing. Can you click on that line and make it solid? Click on the fifth trading day, the vertical line, and just make it a solid white line, and bring the opacity down. Just click on the fifth trading day vertical line that you drew. You see the fifth trading day vertical line? Can you click on that first? No. Listen, man. I'm saying that the fifth trading day. You see the vertical line that you drew? See the vertical line that you drew on the fifth trading day? Where is it? Where's the fifth trading day? That line is confusing. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like make it a solid line, a solid white line, and bring the opacity down because it's just too confusing because we got two that. Yeah. Thank you. So now that line that you just drew for EC, make it a orange line because it's going to symbolize that it hit the orange line. Make it an orange line and make it a forex. Make it forex instead of 2p. Yeah, make it a forex. And now bring the opacity down. Bring the opacity all the way down. Yeah, like AC under AC or something like that. Maybe under AC. Yeah, and then the text. Yes, that's too light. Can you lighten it up a little bit? Bring it under the Y. Make it a Y under the Y or something like that. Now go to the text and put GC. Go to the text and put GC. EC. Go to the text and put EC. Let's click on the just click on the, EC. And then you have to put it in the middle and the center. Yeah, EC. And, okay, cool. So now listen, you got to drag that shadow down to where it's slightly above the orange line because you got it up there at 1 standard deviation. So drag it down to where it's slightly above the orange line, which is symbolizing that's how far EC went. Drag it down, slightly above the orange line. Can you drag it down slightly above? See, that's what I'm saying. Like you have your colors is all fucked up right now. Drag that line at the top is supposed to be a yellow color. Remember, you got it as orange. That's why you just drag slightly above the orange dotted line. Slightly above the orange dotted line. The top of it. Listen, man. Yeah, drag it down. Right there. Because listen, I'm trying to symbolize where, look, if you go to EC right now, EC hit that. Remember when the candle closed? That's what the candle did on EC. That's why I'm trying to get you to do it exactly how the other charts look. Okay, so now we got to go to the rest of them and do the same thing for EC. So click on EU and do the same thing for EC. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, count out. Count out and see if EC hit it already. Okay, so that's the 14th day, right?
Yeah.
So, hold on. EU did it on what, the 15th day, or what day was that the EU did it?
The 14th day.
I mean EC. Okay, so EC did it on the 14th day or the 15th day?
14.
Okay, so look, now we got to go back to NZD USD and put EC. Hold on. Oh, we just did EC. Okay, so go to EU. Go to EU. Okay.
It's way out of the reach.
Okay, so okay, this is what you're gonna have to do, man. You're gonna have to drag the Fibonacci up because we don't have any more standard deviation. So you're gonna have to drag it up and put. So let me show you how to do it. So see the white line at the bottom. Put the white line at the bottom on the yellow line at the top. Just hold on. Don't make sure you're not moving the circle itself. Just move the white line. Drag it. Go over it right there. Now drag it all the way up. Drag it all the way up to the yellow line. All the way up to the yellow line. That's all you got to do. Because remember, if you move it, you're gonna mess up the standard deviations. Drag it up to the yellow line at the top. Drag it up, and then zoom in and make sure it's precisely on the yellow line. And yeah. Okay, so now look, we're gonna do the same thing all over again. So go ahead and clone the green line at the bottom and drag it up to that first line, and then clone the turquoise line and then drag it up, and then clone the orange dotted line and drag it up, and then clone the yellow line and drag it up, and then that's gonna be standard deviation number 2. So as far as that yellow line, put on the text, put 1 on there, which symbolizes 1 standard deviation. Nope, you got to do that for the orange line. I mean for the yellow line, because remember the yellow line is symbolizing 1 standard deviation. So delete that, and go back to the yellow line and put the text on there. Yellow line, because remember that's 1 standard deviation, right? So we have to symbolize that. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now clone the turquoise line as well, exactly, and then clone the dotted line, the orange dotted line, and then drag it up, and then clone the yellow line again, and then put 2 standard deviations. Okay, so EU is taking off, man. Drag the green line over. Drag that green line over to symbolize that it hit it. Okay, so now we got to go to the fourth one, and then we have to do EC. So go to the fourth one, go to AUD CAD, and then we have to put the shadow on there for EC, for AUD CAD. Remember, we don't have to put it on there for EU because it already, whoa. Okay, so you got to do the same thing here that you did with EU. Drag the Fibonacci up to the yellow line. Yeah, so it's a little crooked, that yellow line. You have to drag your yellow line all the way to the right and pull it down a little bit. But okay, so clone all the lines and drag them up. Clone the green line, clone the turquoise line, and the yellow and the orange dotted line, and drag them up. Remember, you got to put a 1 standard deviation on the yellow line. So what is this telling you right now? If AUD CAD and EU move similar, you could take a buy up to that green line.
Yep.
Okay, so now what day did EU? Hold on, EU hit. EU already hit that line right there, right? That EU already hit the green line. So I guess you could just put a call out, since we don't have any space. You could just put EU already. So drag that green line all the way out to where price is now, the green line at the top, and then just put a call out saying EU already hit it, because we don't have any place to put a shadow. So what is this telling you right now? If EU and AUD CAD move similar, then you could take a buy right now to that green line, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so just call out. Go to call out and just put EU already hit the green line.
Call out.
You never used call out before?
No.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I mean, because this is how you take your notes. Go to the left, go to the chart. We got to find call out. I think it's under text. So go to where it says text right there, T. Go to the T. Go to the T. Yeah, and click on call out.
Okay.
And then go to the green line and say, put EU already hit this. Go to where the green line is. Go to where the green line is. Right there, and just put EU already hit. We don't have any space for a shadow, so that's why I'm asking you to do the call out. EU already hit. Yeah. Okay, so now what we got to do is go back to what day the EU. What day the EU hit that line? Go back to EU.
Foreign.
Go back to EU.
EU,
Yeah, go back. Go back. You gonna constantly be switching between these constantly. So that's the 14th day. Is that the 14th day?
Yeah.
Okay,
14.
so now what we got to do is we got to go back to Chef and NZD USD and draw that shadow. You got to draw the shadow for. Can you write it down? EU 14th day, 1.25. Just write that down somewhere. EU 14th day, 1.25. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1.25 because that's symbolizing that it already hit one standard deviation and now it's at the point. It's at 25% of the second standard deviation. So just write down EU 1.25 14th day somewhere. Okay, so now what we got to do? We on Euro Chef right now. What we got to do? What we got to do now to mark this up properly?
We have to double. Let me see.
We have to move the Fibonacci up to the yellow line, right? Because remember, we got to create the next deviation, and then we have to draw a shadow for EU, symbolizing that it hit 1.25 standard deviation. So drag the white line on there. Hold on, is the white line perfectly on those bodies that you already marked? You see how you have to mark it up perfectly? Because if you don't, all your shit's gonna be off. I mean, so it looked like you may have had it on there perfectly already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so zoom back out and just drag that up to the yellow line. Drag the bottom white line up to the yellow line. So we can create more standard deviations. And then we got to put a shadow on there for EU. So this is the shadow trading that I came up with. So clone all the lines and put them up there. And then remember you gotta put a 1 standard deviation on the yellow line. Okay, so now we got to put a shadow. Can you draw the green line all the way out to where price is now? Draw the green line all the way up to where price is now. Because remember, that's symbolizing that's what EU already hit. Yeah. Okay, so now that shadow has to be a green shadow. So draw it up. Draw it up where it's like right in between the turquoise and the green space. Draw it up, draw it up, draw it up. Make it, remember, you got to make it the same color. Click back on the color. The color's wrong. Click back on the color. Drag it down. Drag it down where it's right in between the turquoise and the green space. Down, down, down. All right, right there, right there. You got to make the color correct. Go up, go up. Let me show you what the color is. Let me show you what the color is. Go up. The color is incorrect. Double click on it. It has to be the same color. Go to the left, go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Go to the right one. Go to the right one. Go up. Go up. It's the green. It's the color. You have to make sure. I mean, this may seem tedious, but I want to make sure everything is precise and accurate because that's how this fucking market run. Click on that. That's the right color right there. So now we got to put on there EU. This is symbolizing that EU already hit the green area. Because remember, that's the same color as the green line right there. So click on the text and click on EU. And you have to make sure the color is the same. So that color right there needs to be the same color as the text. So click on that's a yellow color right there. So click on the same color right there, boom. All right, so that's symbolizing that EU already hit that line. That text is kind of. Can you make the? Can you go back? Click back on the line. Click back on the line because the text is too bold. You can't hardly see it. Can you make it a 10? Can you make it a 10? The font. Hold on, you clicked on the wrong thing because we don't see the text. Exit out. Exit out. Exit out. Click back on. Make sure you got to click back on the shadow. Yeah. Yeah. Make it a 10. And okay. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now you got to drag that shadow down a little bit to like the top of the candle, so we can see EU a little better. Just drag it down a little bit at the bottom. Yeah, just drag it down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, cool. So okay, so now we have to do the same thing for NZD USD. We got to do the same thing. So go to NZD USD. We got to do the same thing. So you have to drag the Fibonacci up to the yellow line, and then all you got to do is clone the other lines. That's why I'm saying you got to make sure that box is on there perfect, so you don't have to waste time moving and all that. You got to make sure you know in the beginning you mark everything up perfectly, and then your other lines will be on that accurate. Okay, so I'm about to show you how to do this. So exactly. Two standards. All right, so look, clone the shadow, clone the EC shadow, clone it. Okay, now drag the green line all the way over to where price is now. Drag the green line all the way to where price is now. Symbolizing that EU. Now put EU for EC, and then we got to change the color to green. So put EU to EC, EC to EU, and then we got to change the color to that green right there. Top, yeah, that one. And then change the style. Change the style to the same green. Exactly. So this is symbolizing that. The reason I actually do the shadows is because this is symbolizing that EU had. So basically, so what do you see right now? What do you think you should do with NZD USD? What do you think you should do? Now, hold on, I'm actually in a buyer right now on NZD USD. Let me verify that quick. Damn, my GU doing good, man. God damn. See, now people should be getting paid. Like all that dumb shit in the past is over with. So right now, NZD USD, I took a buy on. It says 11.20. So when is that? Oh, that's today. I put a lot and a half on NZD USD. I'm up almost $400. So let me ask you this. So what do you think you should do right now with NZD USD? What do you think is guaranteed to happen? No matter how good, it's too good to be true it seems. What do you think has to happen right now?
Remember, it has to go up to hit the.
Okay, but why though? Why? So what do you think you should do right now on your demo? What do you think you should do right now while we're on the phone?
Enter buys.
Okay, so can you got a demo account, don't you? With a broker somewhere? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and enter a buy right now. Let's see if my shit works or not. Let me know when you put that buy on. Put on 2 positions. Put on how much is your demo account? How many you got?
Let me see the demo account here.
Now, your friend had 1,000 in his. I told him to put on 2.2 positions. 2.2 positions. So you got 10,000 in there,
This is a
right?
demo account.
Okay, so you got 10,000. Okay, so what do you think you should do right now? Remember, you don't want to put one big position on there. You got to use position management. So you want to put at least 2 or 3 positions on there. So if you got 10,000 in there, I mean, I'll probably put on just maybe a half of a lot, maybe a 0.25 and a 0.25. Now remember, either I'm right or wrong, right? So either in a few days you're gonna check your account and you're gonna be in crazy ass drawdown, right?
Yeah.
Or the too good to be true move I just showed you, because I noticed how people think. They're like, man, it ain't going way up there. Price is all the way down here. Well, it just showed you that EC and EU already did it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Hold on, but we just did all this.
Yeah, that's
We just did 30 minutes of research. We just did 30 minutes of research to show you that EU and EC move similar, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then. So what I'm showing you right now has to happen. I mean, all that. Well, it's too good to be true. No, fuck all that. This has to happen. So, um, so go ahead. I will put maybe 2.25 positions on. I mean, you can put whatever leverage you want on, but you got 10,000 in there. So let's just see if it works or not. Maybe I'm full of shit. Who knows? That's volume. What are you doing? Where's the? This is old school, man. You don't have MT5 or MT4 on your phone somewhere?
This is MT5 on the laptop on the
Oh, why does it say volume? It should
yeah.
just say.
I don't know.
That's right. You didn't. Okay. Well, just put two positions on whatever leverage you want. It has to go higher. So
Yeah.
I mean, is that or what?
Yeah, one lot.
Okay. So put another position on because you. I don't know why you put a lot on there. It's a lot of leverage, but whatever. Um, yeah. So put two lots on there. Okay. Now, yeah, but no, I'm saying put another lot on there. Yeah, just put another lot on there. Yeah, just push back. So if you wake up in a few hours or a day from now, you see price in drawdown, and you see you're in drawdown, then what should you do? What should you be doing?
Stack, stack, stack.
Yeah. Now let's go back to the chart and see if price went lower, then where should it go? Let's go back to the chart. Now we're about to use the structure. Now we're about to use ICT's teachings because the people who not intelligent, the unintelligent people, they're just going to go off this pattern they're using right now. Now this pattern
That's
this
true.
pattern is okay, for people who don't know shit or people who lazy as hell. They can just use the pattern that I just showed you, but we're smarter than that, so we're going to use the actual structure and see what the structure is telling us. So what do we got to do right now? Since we understand how the structure works, remember we're trying to see if price went down, if it went lower, then how low could it go? So what do you have to do right now?
Mm-hmm. Look for possible
You got to look for
areas that the market could get.